Today I'll be reacting to World's Most Protected President. My friends, you guys end up suggesting this video multiple times. I have a feeling that the most protected president in the world is the one that is running America, but I guess we shall see. Before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. It's the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Link for the original video in my description, and let's play.
I'm about to show you what the most protected president's security looks like.
Oh,
no
boy.
joke, this is going to blow your mind. In this video, you're going to see why it costs millions of dollars to protect the heads of state. From killer robots to the most heavily armed bodyguards you've ever seen. And everything in between. All the way down to
Wait, so this will have levels?
the world's poorest president, Jose Mujica of Uruguay, at level
Uruguay?
1. Yeah, I know that sounds pretty weird, but instead of pocketing his presidential salary, Jose lived in a tin-roofed, one-story shack in the middle of nowhere and straight up refused to stay in the presidential palace. And his ride doesn't get any better either.
What the hell is this, my friends? Uruguay, okay?
I mean, the dude literally drove a beat-up 1987 Volkswagen Beetle wherever he went, with pretty much zero security. This was just level 1. With each additional level, the security gets even better, ending with the most protected president on the planet, level 10. The president.
Okay, my friends, sorry, but the level 100% will be the American president, right? I mean, I think there is no doubt about that. Maybe Russia, Putin, because a lot of enemies also. But I don't know, I feel like it will be America. Let's hit.
Gets even better, ending with the most protected president on the planet, level 10. The president of France, on the other hand, isn't exactly roughing it like Jose, because Macron literally has a full-blown security entourage guarding him on the daily. Motorcades, bodyguards, bicycles? The dude's got it all. You'd think with that level of security, I don't know, he'd be protected? No. Instead, he's been taking hits left, right, and center, like the time he involuntarily joined the power slap, or the many times he's
Oh my god, I never saw that clip. What the hell? Oh, but basically this is Macron not following the rules. You know what I mean? Trying to... Because I assume that the security did not approve this.
like the time he involuntarily joined the power slap, or the many times he's been pelted with eggs and even tomatoed French medieval style. Jesus, this man's a walking target. But look, sometimes protecting the president can go horribly wrong. So over in Japan, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was their longest-serving prime minister and kept everything under wraps. I mean, his security would literally run after his car and orchestrate traffic. Yeah, that actually happened. But in the end,
Oh wow, this seems very good, very well coordinated, my friends.
having control over the road still wasn't enough, because midway through a campaign speech in 2022, the dude found himself. But, President Rodrigo of the Philippines knew exactly
Okay, I actually remember seeing that on the news now. Oh wow, okay, forget about what I said about being well coordinated. That should be level 1, honestly, because the guy is dead, you know. At least the Uruguay president, I believe, is still alive, right? That is that.
what he was getting himself into. Because not only was he known as the Punisher by his people, but the man was straight up ruthless. Although, you never guessed that from his travel
Wait, what was that title?
by his people, but the man was straight up ruthless.
Philippine president Lincoln's, okay. Connects himself.
Although, you never guessed that from his travel routine. You see, up close, his convoys looked more like a road trip than a death squad. Apparently, the dude was a motorcycle enthusiast and felt safe riding through the streets of Digo City with his buddies. But I gotta be honest, I don't think I've ever seen that many reinforcements trailing behind a three-wheeler before. And Rodrigo's security measures didn't stop there. He went on to destroy hundreds of drug dealers' vehicles just to prove a point. Yeah, I'm talking crushing millions of dollars worth of smuggled supercars as a warning to criminals. Now, the fact that Rodrigo did that was weird, but it's nowhere near as strange as what Egypt's president does to send a message. Because, well,
Oh my god, they are all jackets.
most leaders show off their country's power with nuclear weapons, tanks, and motorcades. Abdel Fattah el-Sisi does it with baby oil?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Yeah, this guy decided to literally flex his entire military by stripping them down to barely anything and having them pose for some kind of weird military parade. What the hell is this? Jesus! You think P. Diddy would have an army like this? But as ridiculous as
Why did he appears here? Oh, man. Oh, because all the... Okay, there.
this looks, underneath all that tanning oil are Egypt's elite, ready to protect their president at a moment's notice. Which is why his security is at level 40. But now we're halfway through at level 50, so things are about to get real. Because over in Venezuela, President Nicolas Maduro made sure his security was as airtight as it gets by literally turning them into a human shield. You see, when Maduro was speaking at a military event in 2018, he was the target of an assassination attempt by 2 bomb-carrying drones. And when they exploded nearby, Maduro's security was ready. I mean, talk about putting your life on the line. These dudes are bodyguarding with their bodies. Yeah, but not everyone stuck around to play hero, because while his security team was shielding their president, the soldiers on the streets bolted the hell out of there. But when it comes to protecting the Vatican's head honcho,
Okay, the Pope. Okay. Wait, but the Pope is not a president.
the greatest threat to security is the man himself. You see, Pope Francis may be one of the most recognizable faces on the planet, but that doesn't stop him from taking some serious risk to show he's a man of the people.
What?
So yeah, keeping him safe, that's a job.
Okay, relax. Okay, fun story. No, actually, never mind what I said. It's not a fun story. It's just a fun, not even a fun fact. Basically, it's a story. The Pope back in the day got shot in Portugal. Yeah, but I'm being serious now. It was crazy at the time. Not sure if maybe a lot of you guys know this. And about the president stuff, I think Portugal is also level 1 or level 2, maybe like the Macron guy, because our president, the people that care about the environment end up, sending him a lot of paint.
Job that keeps his security team on their toes 24/7. That's why his protection includes multiple layers of defense, starting with the Swiss Guard, who are definitely not just for show, and the Vatican Gendarmerie, who handle everything from crowd control to high-tech surveillance. But when he's not on foot, His Holiness moves through crowds in the Pope-mobile, an all-electric armored Mercedes G-Wagon, equipped with bulletproof glass, a swivel chair, and even a removable roof. Damn, Pope's really out here driving a G-Wagon before GTA 6. But nothing
Damn, doing well.
screams VIP like having a team of elite agents watching your every move. Because over in India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi not only has guards walking alongside his armored SUV, but he's also got a roof-mounted contingent for the ultimate flex. See, when you're the leader of a population of over 1 billion people and T-Series, there's a good chance at least one of them might not like you. So that's why Modi rolls with the SPG, an elite protection force whose sole mission is to ensure the safety of India's most important leader. Oh, and that briefcase?
No, but honestly, my friends, I think like India will be it's already a powerful country, but it's growing a lot. If you follow their economy, it's actually quite impressive. Of course, I don't think they will compete with America or even China that soon, but maybe they could be fourth place in terms of economy. Maybe they are already very close now, I feel like. I don't know for sure, but this guy is well protected 100%.
They're holding, that's no ordinary luggage. That's a ballistic briefcase that instantly deploys into a bulletproof shield. Yeah, that thing really just turned into a damn transformer.
Amazing.
But if you thought getting close to a prime minister was tough, try getting anywhere near a king. See, over in England, they
King
take protecting
Charles.
their monarchy very seriously. I'm talking about Buckingham Palace, a $5 billion fortress disguised as a fancy house, complete with gates, guards, and security covering every inch. And the famous King's Guard aren't there just for photos. They're fully fledged.
You know what, my friends? I know most of my audience is American, but me being Portuguese is fascinating, and I say this with respect, but also a bit weird to see people that still have a king and a queen. You know, do you guys feel the same? Because you guys don't have that here in Portugal. That there is no king or queen, but in Spain they have. You know, so I always thought that was fascinating and weird at the same time. That someone is born in a position that, you know, is the ultimate force in the country. It's kind of crazy.
Members of the British Army with a license.
Remembers the old days, right? I don't know. At this time, for me, it's bit insane, but I mean, at the end of the day, their culture I respect.
The kill.
Toma.
Stay off the back! Get back to the Queen's Guard!
Get back! I mean, these are the same dudes who will straight up trample you if you step out of line. And the horses?
And those are the dudes that George Washington defeated so easy. Think about how good Washington was.
Don't tolerate any horsing around either. You know why? Because she didn't drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, that's
for me, my
right. We
friends.
got horses out here showing some love. But on the topic of deadly force, what if I told you that Kim Jong-un
Okay, the short guy. Oh, man.
has a security obsession, and it's causing him to do some really weird stuff. See, just to have
By the way, I saw this clip online. Him and Putin driving. American friends, this is scary and wild. I know you guys can probably fight both quite easy, but I don't know. I was like, this is weird stuff.
had the privilege of being anywhere near him, he'll need some serious vetting and clearance. And when he does leave the Supreme Palace, you can bet he'll be surrounded by a team of at least 12 Supreme Guards. Suits, ties, earpieces, and running shoes made by Supreme.
You know what trend that I'm noticing? A lot of Mercedes, you know, Mercedes-Benz, the brand, or the car brand, Germany. I don't know, although they like that brand a lot.
And these dudes aren't just anybody. They're handpicked for their loyalty, fitness, and a fear for their lives. I mean, as far as dictators go, Kim doesn't just dictate policy, he dictates everything around him. Like, imagine being terrified of the very man you're protecting. Man, this guy's nuts. But President Putin's protection is a whole other extreme, because his security
Okay, so this is basically we are entering the top 3. Okay, of course Putin will appear. So I'm assuming that the Chinese president will also appear.
detail isn't just limited to
Forgot his name, but I call him Winnie the Pooh.
President Putin's protection is a whole other extreme, because his security detail isn't just limited to ground level. The guy's got eyes in the sky. Yeah, his planes literally get escorted by fighter jets. And apparently sometimes, they even use whole freaking decoy planes just to throw off potential attackers. So clearly Putin's not taking any chances. But then there
You know, see? Two Mercedes again. Why Mercedes appears so much? My friends, I love Mercedes, by the way. You know what's crazy? A lot of new people in the channel right now are thinking, oh, André is looking at this president right now. I'm not Russian. I want to make this clear. You may think, André, we know that already. The amount of comments I still got asking me, André, how do you feel about Russia right now? André, are you in Russia? Are you okay? It's crazy. I mean, with all the respect, I appreciate the support that I don't need. But I still appreciate you guys being concerned, but I'm actually Portuguese. I have a Russian accent. I don't know what happened. What?
there's his motorcade, a convoy of blacked out armored vehicles that don't just drive. They sweep the streets clean of any potential threats. And on top of all that, Putin's got some scary ass looking bodyguards who watch his every move. I mean, look what happens when the double champ puts his arm around him.
Holy, the guy says.
I was lucky things didn't go sideways. But look,
careful.
we gotta talk about a man who doesn't even need security. Because Colonel Mamadi Doumbouya isn't only Guinea's current president, he's also the leader of the country's armed special forces. I mean, how many presidents roll around packing this
Holy, the guy is massive.
much heat? God damn! See, Mamadi and his squad are constantly decked out in full tactical gear, strapped with AKs and rocket launchers, even when they're on standby. If I didn't know any better, I'd think they were heading to war, not a presidential speech. But if that wasn't enough, even a peaceful walk through town is met with half the military. And don't even get me started on Mamadi's workout routine, because this man likes to spend his free time cycling with a whole damn military convoy.
That's wild. Okay. This guy is in shape. 1 versus 1, this guy may win.
Yeah,
There's all
so
of
if you've
them.
ever wondered what presidents do in their free time, now you know. But someone who definitely can't risk going for a leisurely
Wait. So, the American president is not level 100? Oh boy, okay. Let's pay attention. My friends, this is insane now.
wonder what presidents do in their free time, now you know. But someone who definitely can't risk going for a leisurely bike ride in public is President Donald Trump. Because for the last decade, the Orange Man has had a lot of people on the planet seeing red. You see, for Mr. Trump, there's no such thing as too much security when it comes to keeping a target off his back. Or his ear. I mean, while most presidents are typically assigned around 80 agents at any given time, Donald's got a whopping 300 protecting him. I'm talking bodyguards, counter-surveillance teams, counter-sniper units, and even counter-assault squads. Basically, if a threat exists, somebody in his security detail is ready to counter it. And fast forward to 2024, when he was re-elected president, and even a trip to his favorite hobby comes with a whole team of Secret Service agents. That's gotta be a lot to handle. So it's no surprise he needs some downtime in his own bed from time to time. And what a better place than the fortress he...
And you know what? We have to respect one thing about America. No Mercedes. We go with Chevrolet. Actually, Mercedes sounds a bit better, I have to be honest, my friends. But Chevrolet, those SUVs, or you call these SUVs, they are also amazing.
So it's no surprise he needs some downtime in his own bed from time to time. And what a better place than the fortress he calls home, Mar-a-Lago.
Security is now tighter around the former president's Mar-a-Lago resort.
Here, he's got hundreds of agents performing round-the-clock guarding, armed Coast Guards, and even robot dogs. That's the billionaire presidential treatment right there. President Trump isn't the only one going big, because when Turkey's Erdogan hits the streets, he doesn't just beef up his convoy, he rolls up with a
Wait, Turkey president is above the US? Oh, this is BS, my friends, with all the respect. Okay, let's see it, I mean.
Jet battle bus. Yeah, that thing is literally a fortress on wheels. And it's not just the ballistic-proof school bus, because the dude's got guards mounted on the roof with helicopters circling overhead. What's next? Kim Jong-un level security measures?
Oh, wait, maybe the number one will be the king of Saudi Arabia. Maybe. Actually, I'm gonna go with that.
Oh, wait, he did do that. Because if you thought Kim's Roadrunners were impressive, getting past that looks like a cakewalk compared to what's going on here.
See, another Mercedes.
Damn, these dictators need to start taking notes. But now it's time for level 100. A man so protected that if you beef with him, you're
Dude, Winnie the Pooh.
basically beefing with an entire nation. Because when it comes to power moves, Xi Jinping of China doesn't do subtle. See, Xi isn't just a world leader. He's the head honcho of the largest standing military on the planet.
That looks, you know what, that image right there looks like some, you know, this could be in a Star Wars movie, and this is basically a Sith. If you guys ever saw, this is, you know, this guy will train Darth Vader. I'm sure.
I'm talking about over 2 million troops at his disposal. That's not a security detail. That's a small country on standby. I mean, check out the time China celebrated their 70th anniversary military parade. It was the biggest of its kind in history. Tanks, jets, missiles, everything short of a Death Star rolling down Tiananmen Square. Hell, there's nothing about this guy that isn't elite, because even his own translator can't get through without a clearance. All right, Xi, you're the
Okay, she what?
top dog, man. We get it. I guess when you're the ultimate Sigma and one of the most powerful nations on Earth, you can't take any chances. But you know who's really not taking any chances? These people right here. Because this is the tribe that'll attack anyone who comes near. You know what that's called? The deadliest island on Earth. And the world's full of places like this. From relentless roads to snake-infested islands. Look, if you want to check these places out, you need to click on this video.
It's okay. Relax, my friend. This was a chaotic video. I feel like you guys agree with me on this one. I feel like this is a bit unfair, honestly. I mean, the president of America. This list was a bit random. I mean, how the hell the level above Donald Trump is a guy in a bike in Africa? You know what I mean? This makes no sense. But the number one, the Chinese president, of course, is very protected. I mean, I'm not the only one that thinks the guy looks like the Winnie the Pooh, right? It's a joke. Don't take this serious. His name is Xi Xing or something, right? But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Let's see the Donald Trump one again, sorry.
Now you know. But someone who definitely can't risk going for a leisurely bike ride in public is President Donald Trump. Because for the last decade, the orange man has had a lot of people on the planet seeing red. You see, for Mr. Trump, there's no such thing as too much security when it comes to keeping a target off his back. Or his ear. I mean, while most presidents are typically assigned around 80 agents at any given time, Donald's got a whopping 300 protecting him. I'm talking bodyguards, counter-surveillance teams, counter-sniper units, and even counter-assault squads. Basically, if a threat exists, somebody in his security detail is ready to counter it. And fast forward to 2020.
You know what? And so this video is ranking basically the most protected presidents, and Donald Trump is not even number one. And look at all the protection we are seeing right now. My friends, you guys have to see that the number one. It will be crazy.
24, when he was
By the way, my friends, I did this to put at the beginning of the video to make a nice introduction. We know that the number one. Okay, my friends, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this with me. Really means a lot. You guys end up staying until the end. If you like this type of videos, just leave a like. It's always the best way to show some support. I don't think this list is very accurate, to be honest. I think if you put China number one or America number one, and both, okay, I would understand that. But the guy in Africa, the Turkey president, I don't know. I found that a bit weird to be ahead of, a lot of, even even Putin. Honestly, I think they should rank it a bit better. But it's just a fun video, right? So see you guys in the next one. Bye, my friends.